After ending last work week with some snow and temperatures in the 30s, it's nowhere in the forecast going forward. Look at this. The next 7 days, highs in the upper 50s, if not the 60s. And this is certainly going to be what contributes to one of the warmest Februaries on average and of what we have on record, because average highs for this time of the year are in the low to mid 40s throughout this period, about 42 to 44 degrees as we go through the next several days. That average high getting a little bit warmer towards the end of the month. But yeah, 50s and 60s, no matter what that average is, we're going to be above it for some time. But that being said, with that snow we just saw in February usually being our snowiest month, we tend to see our last snowfall happen in March, and our last 30, or the kind of the rolling average we've got right now, it typically happens in the third week of March that we may see our last period of a little bit of more snowfall. If not, the all-time average kind of pushes that back into the fourth week of March. So March is typically when we get our last snowfall. We've seen snow as late as May. I'm not pumping the brakes just yet, even though it is looking more and more like we're going to continue to feel like spring, at least through the end of the month, through February. So, and that continues, of course, today. We're starting out with temperatures kind of near normal with clear skies overnight. 22 degrees right now at the airport, 27 down in Beatrice. Hebron's been running a little bit warmer in around the lower 30s, 30 degrees also in Kearney. Not a bad start for this time of the year. Looking at western Nebraska, though, they're a bit warmer. They've had a little more cloud cover out that way. 34 in Ogallala, 29 in Scottsbluff, 35 in Chadron. Wind speeds too, less than 10 miles per hour until you get to northwest Nebraska. A little bit stronger in Chadron at 14 miles per hour out of the west. And we'll see these winds kind of shift out of the west as we've got a little bit of a cold front that passes through mainly north and north central portions of the state where they are going to feel it. We're not going to feel too much of that later today. Just a little passing cloud cover here close to home. Western Nebraska, a little moisture kind of being picked up on radar higher up in the atmosphere, but not much of this falling. It's just going to be a little passing cloud cover we see through the rest of the morning and even later tonight. And really, it's going to be mostly sunny before clearing through Monday night and then cooling again. But 57 for a high today, mostly sunny. Of course, this is above the average temperature for today, right around 42 degrees. And those winds will be very manageable throughout the day today. Our windiest day looks to be Thursday going forward if the winds kind of mess with some of your plans. If it's not these temperatures, because we will have a front that moves through and gusts could be around 30, 35 miles per hour that day. But really going forward, upper 50s, 60s, the best and warmest days of this week will be Tuesday and Wednesday, middle 60s. I'm looking forward to some afternoons where I can get out and enjoy this warm weather again. I've kind of been going to homes, but I think I'm going to break out of that shell. I think I need to pull out the links myself and maybe go to the range, you know?
Yes. Okay. Pull out the links.
What? Isn't that what people say?
Yeah, that's what people. I think it's like pull out the clubs, but and then go to the links. The links, yeah. The links is technically the course, so like you can't. Yeah. I don't know anything about NASCAR, so you don't know anything about golf. Let's keep it like that.
I should stick to what I know.
Thank you, Jessica. We'll come